Welcome everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to turn on the power in Zetsubou no Shima. Of course, you can turn the power on to certain areas for a limited amount of time, but what I'm going to be showing you is how to turn it on completely permanently, as some people say. Without further delay, let's get into it. Now the first thing you need to do to actually get the power on is you have to actually turn on the non-permanent power, like the temporary power, and you have to do this in 2 locations. But as for how you do it, I'll be showing this to you now. Now the first thing you have to do, you have to get a bucket. Now this bucket can be in one of 3 places, I believe. There can be more places, I'm not too sure, because it would make sense if there were 4, but I cannot find the last bucket anywhere. So I'm just going to be showing you guys the locations of the ones I know. If you guys do know if there's a 4th bucket somewhere, go ahead and tell me down in the comments. So the first one you're going to find at spawn, and in this gameplay I already picked it up, so you won't be able to see it, but I'll just look at the kind of the locations of where it could be. Next one is actually going to be inside a bunker. We're going to call it Bunker A, and I'll actually show you the route to Bunker A real fast. And just go down there. This is the one I'm calling Bunker A because it just has an A next to it on the map, and it looks like a bunker. So just go over there, and I'll show you again the 2, I believe, location. I'll just walk. Actually, I'm not exactly sure if there's just 2. There's probably more, but I'll just show you where it was in my game. But if you don't find it here, go ahead and look around. It's just going to be one of these 2 bunkers here. You'll find it easily. It's really easy to spot. Just look for that blue glow on the top of it. And of course, for the 3rd one, we're going to go to Bunker B. We're going to call it Bunker B, and we're going to have to grab. And there's just, again, the bucket will be in one of these areas, and you'll see on screen where I find it. Of course, again, like I said, you can find it in multiple spots, so don't worry about it. It's easy to spot. Don't worry. You guys will see it if it's not in this location. So what you actually have to do with this bucket, so if you're playing on solo, you already have a bucket and you don't have to worry about getting 3 of these buckets. In fact, even on co-op, you don't need to get all 3 buckets. You just need 1 bucket to do this. Next, what you have to do, you have to actually fill your bucket with water. Now, from what I know, I've been exploring the map, and I found 3 places to where you can fill up your bucket with water. I do not have gameplay recorded of the 3rd place, and it doesn't matter because that place down there is after you actually you can't get there. Well, I guess you could get there before you turn the power on, but it's not even worth it. What I want you to do is actually go to this one. I'll show you on screen, and this is next to Bunker A. And you're going to have to just walk over it, and it'll ask you to collect water, and of course you do so. So what you do, go take it up into this location right here. You're going to have to just hold square or X, whatever you're on, and fill it, and you'll turn on some temporary power for you guys for an unlimited amount of time. I'm not sure exactly if there's a specific timing for this. It could be a couple rounds. I'm just not sure because I've tried to check myself, but it just seems like it's different every time. So what you could do right here to turn on, you have to do the same thing in the Bunker B, but you have to collect water again. So what I do in this game, I run back to this puddle and collect water from there again. Then I head all the way to Bunker B and fill that up with water. And as you guys can see, while I'm running there, I actually point at one other water location. You just have to open a door down there, and you'll be able to get there yourself. But of course, just continue on and fill it up with water. You can do it any way you want, but it's just that you won't have to open as much doors doing it this way. And once you go and actually put the water and both of them, head down to this location into the main laboratory. We'll call it that because that's what everyone's calling it. And you walk up to it, hold square to open it, or whatever you're on. A couple zombies and a slasher, I think people are calling it, will spawn in, or I guess they'll spawn in, whatever. And just go ahead and kill them because they can be annoying. Just kill off the zombies first, then deal with the slasher. It's not that difficult of course, unless you're doing it on a higher round, it will be more difficult. But either way, it won't be difficult. Next, just go in there after you're done killing them. Go inside this room and keep walking in this direction. There's a door to the left of you, And if you guys are kind of confused of which door it is, just look at the top and you'll say power room right over it, for you can make double sure that you're opening the right door. So once you open that door, you want to just head over here, and right away you can see the power switch, but unfortunately you cannot turn the power switch on right away. I'll show you in the gameplay, and you can actually see these blinky red lights over here, and what you have to do, you have to go underwater right behind you, and there's going to be some webs blocking one of, I'm not sure what it is actually. It's blocking something from preventing you from turning the power on. What you have to do, just go underwater and then just chop it up. So once you're done cutting it up, all of a sudden you'll get locked in here. Zombies will start spawning underwater, but you can drown. But what you have to do, you guys will see in the gameplay of how I actually survived this. There's multiple areas here where you can actually pop your head up to breathe. So you have to do that not that often, but just kind of often. Like, you just watch the gameplay and you can understand, get an idea of how many times you have to go up. After you are done killing all the zombies down here, then the door will finally open. Then you'll be able to get out and turn the power on, and you will now have your permanent power on. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And don't forget to like the video if it was helpful. And I will be making a lot more tutorials on how to get the pack punch, how to get the skull weapon, how to get the KN4, and just Easter egg songs and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. And if you do want to stay tuned for that, go ahead and subscribe. It's the best way to actually know when they come out. So like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.